Not a massive amount of water, but a little bit. Managed to get the shot. Everything, including me, is soaked from spray from that waterfall. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm at Nacimiento Rio Cuervo, which is the birthplace of the River Cuervo. It's kind of a forest trail, and I believe there should be some waterfalls, but how big those waterfalls are at this time of year I have no idea. But it's certainly a beautiful place. Lovely forest land, some autumn colours, really nice. Hopefully we'll find some waterfalls to photograph, but if not, I think I can be doing something with just with the forest. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, and you're not already a subscriber, please consider hitting subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Okay, well we've got to some cascades, which are over here. Not a massive amount of water, but a little bit. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can get anywhere near them to get a shot. There's a barrier here and signs asking you not to cross the barrier. Let's see what I can find across the other side, see if there's a better angle. But I'm not really loving this scene here. I might do something if I can't find anything better. Okay, so I've had a look around by the falls here. There's not a massive amount of water. There's like a small thin cascade there. There's another one off in the distance which is pretty much hidden. And then there's a little one coming down by these steps here. But there's no composition on any of them. There might be something to be done that way if you had a lot of water coming down, but we haven't. I don't think it's going to work. I think I'm going to have a look and see if I can find something to shoot in the forest area, and then maybe we'll move on to another set of waterfalls that's about half an hour from here. Okay, so this location may have disappointed a bit when it comes to the waterfalls. But the woodland here, the forest here is gorgeous. And I found this lovely little tree, loads of yellowy, orange, golden leaves on it, with the backdrop of these tall, straight pine trees. I've set up a vertical shot with that tree smack in the centre. There's a bit of light on the foreground, bottom of the trees in shadow behind, and then basically just the tree sitting in the middle. Circular polarizer, basically to just make the colours pop a little bit more. F4 should drop the background away just a little bit, but not too much, and make that tree pop a little bit. Shooting at probably about 33mm. And 1/100th of a second, which is good because the leaves are just moving a little bit in the breeze, and that should hopefully mean I can freeze them. Okay, left the last location, the Nacimiento Rio Cuervo or whatever it was, And now we're heading up to, hopefully, Nacimiento Rio Jucar, which hopefully has another waterfall. Hopefully, and hopefully it's going to be better than the last one. It's a lovely little lane. Wasn't sure how far up we could drive. Probably further than we did. Oh well. Exercise is good. Okay, so we've walked 1.5 kilometres up here and discovered a car park. So we could have saved ourselves 1.5 kilometres of walking. It's about a mile. Oh well, live and learn. We've got 0.5 kilometre to go to the where the waterfall is supposed to be. If there is one, what it's like, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Okay, this is definitely more like it for a waterfall. We've got a nice cascade coming in. This observation platform is at the moment the only place I can find to shoot it from, which is not ideal. I've got a big rock in the foreground which I'm not so keen on because it's hiding the bottom of the waterfall. Okay, I've managed to squeeze through the barrier, get a better vantage point. I'm shooting ISO on the low 1 setting, f13, half a second, 2-stop soft edged ND grab, circular polarizer, but I'm having to keep wiping the polarizer down. It's getting soaked from the spray. Okay, managed to get the shot. Everything, including me, is soaked from spray from that waterfall. Surprisingly powerful, actually. Hopefully the shot will come out. It was a case of wiping the filter on the front quickly. I couldn't actually see it, so I couldn't be sure that I was getting it completely clean, and then taking the shot. I guess the images might be a little bit soft from spray, we'll see. I really would like to get down to the bottom of the waterfall, but I can't find a way down there at the minute. I'm going to have a quick look now, but I doubt it's going to happen. And also it appears one of the legs on my tripod is seized up. Probably just needs taking apart and adjusting, cleaning, but can't really do it here. So just on the way back down from this waterfall, I was standing right up there earlier, getting soaked. Stopped here, fixed the tripod leg. Must have been a bit of grit or something had got in there, no problem. Fixed it in about 30 seconds. But I just looked at this scene here. we've got this bridge that runs across. There's some nice autumn colours. There's a nice kind of cloudy, mix of cloudy and blue sky up there. So I thought I'd take a shot. So I've got 16 to 35 lens, hey, falling over the thing here, 35mm, circular polarizer, which is helping to punch out the colours a bit, and also giving me a slightly longer exposure. And I've got a 2-stop soft edged ND grad in because the top of the sky is quite bright. That's letting me get 1/3 of a second exposure, keeping detail in the sky and everything, but it's also giving a nice, quite silky smooth appearance to the waterfall off in the distance. Compositionally, I've got the bridge dead in the centre of the frame going straight out, then the path winds its way up, the waterfall is kind of up almost in the centre of the frame on the top thirds, but just slightly to one side. Then we've got some beautiful colours in the autumn foliage up there, and quite a nice sky. 1/3 of a second, f11, ISO on the low 1 setting, circular polarizer, 2-stop soft edged ND grad, lights breaking through, hitting the tops of those trees up there, and that looks really nice. A little bit of processing on that to punch the colours out, that will look lovely. Okay, so we made it up to that beautiful big waterfall, Molino de la Choquera, I think it's called, and hopefully got a couple of shots there. It was a bit more of an excursion than I thought, and certainly we could have avoided probably a mile and a bit of walking if we'd just driven up and had a look, but I like a nice walk. That concludes this video, I think, and I think it also concludes our Cuenca trip. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed the series from Cuenca. If you haven't watched them all, then please do check them out. I'll put a link up there to the rest of them. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, a like, or a share on social media, or both, if you feel so inclined. And don't forget about that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. It really does mean a lot to me when people subscribe to the channel. I also love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of the location, of the video, of the photos. Leave me a comment. I love to read them. And as always, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, so thank you very much. And until the next video, bye. And welcome to this unplanned video from our Cuenca trip. Beautiful scene. Beautiful, absolutely lovely.